Welcome back to Licensed and Unsupervised with
Naomi and Becky.
Woo!
I feel like we should start getting blowouts in different places and investigating.
I have thought about that. Do you know something fun on my bucket list? But I'm sort of terrified to do it now in this day and age. But so my aunt, one time, my aunt also did hair. I had two aunts that did hair, but one that I worked for. She, one time, I think she was downtown Chicago or New York, but I'm pretty sure it was Chicago. She decided that she was just going to pop into a salon, like a really fancy salon, give them no clue that she did hair,
Right.
and tell and get like an total unbiased on what her hair color and cut should be.
Oh.
Yes. And they made her like the most beautiful eggplant purple. She loved it. My uncle hated it. He kept comparing her. Now, in fairness, it did match, but it was funny. He was like, "You look like the funeral home curtain."
Oh, boy.
So he just had a moment of but like it looked fabulous on her. Her haircut and the style looked great. But she was also the one that never cared. Like she would go up on the stage and be the model and let Edward Scissorhands do their thing, hair flying everywhere. I don't know why, but I think that would be fun before I die. I don't know when I'm going to do it and I don't know where, but I think it would be kind of fun to just go in somewhere and like make an appointment and go and be like
Pretty Woman style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just have your way.
Uh-huh.
It's daring because you never know what
I know. Well, and I don't think I could do it here
No.
anymore because I think people know who I am now.
Yeah. We could not do it here. I have people that are probably ex-students of mine in almost all the salons.
Every salon.
nook of the crannies.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Because also that was something else I learned. I
want to go to the salon every time I go to Nashville.
Oh, you should. They would have a field day with your hair in a good way. Like they'd probably make you how you do your.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I'll do it.
You should.
I just haven't yet.
It's okay. You're allowed to have time. I haven't done mine either yet.
Right. Okay.
I forget where I was going with that though. I
I
was
don't
telling
either,
that story. It's okay.
I derailed you.
No, you didn't. My brain did that. My brain did that. But just the yeah, I don't know. No, we couldn't do it here. We could not do it here at all. Because also something, whether it's a student or not. So this is something I used to get really excited about. Like, oh, I'm gonna go and like have so and so give me a blowout and go do all these things when they graduate. And then I started realizing, well, you can't do one without doing them all. And you definitely can't post on social media without. So, okay, you're not going to do any. But while they were in school, I would let them, like, if somebody, okay, that was fine. That was different because I can give you education. But one time I had this, he was such a great artist. He's actually in New York now. He's killing it. Literally, though, took 2 hours to do a one length on me. And upon reflection, I think he was just terrified. He had never messed up a haircut. And it wasn't like botched. It was just definitely shorter on one spot than the others, which was fine. I just, went back and had somebody adjust it. But like he took forever. And because he was who he was on phase 2. He had an audience, everyone's watching him. He's cutting Miss Becky's hair. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I had him take probably like 4 inches off. So it wasn't like a trim. And I was like shocked that and I kind of kept asking him like, how are you doing? Do you feel good with your section? Do you all the things, which I knew he knew the answer. It was the weirdest thing. But I realized, oh, they're scared.
They are scared
to do our hair.
They are. That's why I make them do mine.
Which is, smart.
If I make them mess with my head right away, then I feel like it makes everything else less scary.
Yes.
Nick didn't like that I did that.
Why?
When I told him, he was like, they're so scared. And I was like, I know, but like greatness is the other side of fear.
It's true.
And I want them to see that sooner than later because they're so scared.
Yeah.
And I'm safe. And I know I'm safe.
Yes.
And so for me, I'm like, I know they're scared. I know that I'm safe.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to let them be scared here.
I mean, that's valid. That is valid.
And like right, wrong, or indifferent, that's how.
No, I had Carly was like terrified of not blow drying, shampooing, because that's where we start. And she was like, I don't know, like, because we both intentionally like threw her to the wolves in a way, like, hey, you're going to go shampoo this, whatever.
Right.
I mean, she knew we had done little lessons, but she was like,
right.
And then when I was like, okay, now, like, you're doing a full day. And I was like, you're going to shampoo because her thing was like, how do you do the back?
Right.
How do you get down there? And like some people have longer hairlines in the back that goes further on the neck, and you got to know how to navigate the water. And she's like, the one time I tried it, I sprayed water everywhere. And I was like, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to do it to me, and you can spray me. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. And like, she was fine. I know she was terrified, but she did fine.
Yes.
But yeah, I need to have her do more things. She's also terrified to do her mom, and her mom wants her to do her hair. So I'm also going to lean heavily into that.
That's good.
I'm going to be like, yep, come on. She giddy up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Didn't she already do it once?
Just a root retouch.
Yeah.
But her mom wants like her balayage and stuff brought up.
Oh.
I know.
Got it.
I'm like, yep, let's do it.
Did she tell you what happened yesterday?
The perm?
Yes.
I got a video.
You got a video?
I got a video of her. And I chuckled because I was like, I wonder if she's leaning into like how Shar sends you videos from time to time. When like the video that you got when Shar took the phone home.
Yeah.
This is the
Hey, Becky, how's your day doing? Mine's going great, thanks for asking. Here. You would never believe what I did. What I practiced. Can you tell by my face? Char's pissed. Anyways, I did a perm. Don't look at it too closely. Doesn't look great. But I did a perm. There was no thought. I just did it. Naomi made me do it on her wig, which is why all these pieces are going out. Yeah. But I did a perm. I thought you should know. I think we're good on practicing perms for a while, though. I don't know about you. But yeah. Just thought you would love to see. Bye now.
My favorite is, so I think we're good on practicing perms for a while. I don't know about you. Yeah, no, we are not good. You have done 2. And you have done no chemical application yet, my dear.
Okay, but fun fact. I had originally given Shar the task.
Wait. So Carly did it because, so what, did Shar and Carly bargain or something?
No.
Shar just didn't want to do it?
Shar was like, here's Carly under the bus.
What do you mean?
Yeah. She was like, so I actually don't want to, but Carly needs to. I was like, okay, Carly can do it.
Now they're both doing it. Busted.
Yeah.
Your parents talk. We are not your parents, but we are your educators, and we talk.
All the time. So yeah, it was
that is so
very
funny.
entertaining. And she was like, for sure, fuck off to Naomi in her head. 100% with her eyeballs,
Shar?
the whole thing. No.
Carly?
She was pissed. It was very entertaining.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was annoying. I mean, it's like a plastic wig.
Yeah, that's what she told me. She's like, it's the wig, it's like the pieces sticking out, and I'm like, well, I did a voice memo back, like, oh my God, best. I was like, probably the best text I've ever received in my life. Yes, I was very dramatic for effect, and then I was like, and yes, the wig piece, there should be pieces. I would expect nothing less, but from what I can see, it looks great, and I'm super proud of you for doing it.
Yeah. So we said something in our last Pretend podcast about how they need more instruction. And so what had happened was I left that wig out for an entire week. It was maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I told like everyone gave suggestions on what they could do with it. I was like, you can do an updo with it. You should do this. You should try this. You should try. Oh yeah, I'll try that. Not one person touched the mother wig. So I yoink it off the thing and I put it in my bag and I'm like, okay, I guess I need to give more instructions. So yesterday I felt instructional. And I pulled it out.
Felt instructional.
Like, this needs a perm. And I look right at Shar and she's like, I gotta help Elena.
Which I saw in the video. She was standing there. They were standing there just looking at Elena. I'm sure they were helping.
They were helping, yeah. But yeah, so I gotta help Elena. But, Carly doesn't have anything to do right now. So I think she should really learn. This is a great lesson for Carly to learn. So then Carly walks in and has no idea. And Carly walked in like as this conversation is happening actively. And my face, I'm just like, you're sorry, you're going to hate me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Hi. And so sure enough.
I'm glad you had her do it.
And then Charlize was like, don't hate me, but it was my fault that you have to do this. I'm sorry.
Context is always helpful.
Yeah. So all of that happened, and then I didn't know if it was getting done or not because I was like doing other things, whatever. And then I came back and I was like, and it's done. And then I was like, so go fill the tea thing so that we can have boiling water so that we can now set the perm. We did the tea thing, but we didn't actively then do the water thing. So I was like, all right, well, here we go. I grab it and I just go over and I'm like, get the water. So I'm like forcing the whole thing. It was interesting. And then now it's drying on the shampoo walls. So
okay.
Yeah, I will then have Shar do something with it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Whatever instruction I think about.
I had, what, it's crazy. I need some more people to come get perms. And if not, I'm going to have her.
I love the evil laugh, though.
So, I am not afraid of a perm. In fact, I actually really love a good perm on myself.
Okay.
Because then your thermal waves, like it's nice to have, this is just a pitch for perms, but they are a great thing for people who have really limp, flat hair and you are going on a vacation and you're going to be in and out of the water. You have a little wavy something going on.
Love that.
But I had a student one time who we were random conversation and she was like, do you know I've not done, like this student was phenomenal. She's also killing it in the industry. But she was like, I haven't done a perm on a real person. I've done several on a mannequin. And I was like, you want to give me a perm? And she goes, wait, would you really let me do that? And I was like, would you really do it but not be afraid? And she goes, no, for her. She was like, I feel like that would be better because you're my instructor. I trust you. You're right there. You're going to walk me through the whole thing. And I was like, 100%. And then there happened to be another student who was actually really like a genius at perms and was free that same day that we scheduled it and came over and also could oversee. So
perfect.
She got so much education just from giving me a perm that day. And then literally like her whole opinion of perms from the beginning to the end changed. She was like, oh wait, I kind of want one of these now because we did like the super fat rollers too.
Right. Yeah.
And so like seeing, it's not just about like the little old lady perm dude.
No.
It's just not. But yeah, maybe Carly needs it because what I was going to say is not a ton of people get them, but people still do. But I had a client that came in and got a perm from, like, she found us online.
Right.
As somebody who did perm. Oh, and that was the other thing. This was my other soapbox that I stood on with both of them.
Yeah.
This client has super cute hair, gets vivids from time to time, wears it shorter, goes to a salon. Her stylist not only told her, I don't do perms, did not have a recommended person to send her to, so sent her own client out into the Wild West to go find someone to do a perm. Now, thank God she found me, but like, bruh, that could have been bad. And so all I was telling Shar and Carly, I'm like, I'm not saying at the end of the day, die on whatever hill you want, but you don't have to necessarily do all of the things. But if you don't at least know someone in the industry that you can trust to send people to, that's going to be a problem. Because do you really just want your client to then go feel comfortable because you want to know what happened? I gave her perm. This is where I was going with this. Carly was not yet. We had only rolled the one.
Right.
The one that she took like 45 minutes because she thought the first one had to be perfect.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, keep rolling.
Right. Right.
And there's a plan behind this.
Yes.
Roller number 1 is going to look different than roller number 60 or whatever.
Yes.
And that's the point.
Yes.
Anyway, so I had asked her that day. I'm like, hey, do you want to help me roll? And she, like, I thought she was going to throw up. And I was like, okay, no, it's fine.
Never mind.
Retreat. You can
Recoil.
So I'm like, you can just hand me everything I need. No problem. So she did that. And so she got to see also the creative process of it because it was not a standard wrap, anything. Anyway, this client came back a couple weeks later to get her haircut from who? Me, not her regular stylist. I didn't try to steal a client.
No.
I didn't tell her to come back and get a haircut.
Right.
I didn't do any of that.
You showed up for her.
I showed up for her. That's all I did.
That's all you did.
I don't do perms all the time, but I know how to do them and I can execute them well and I can assess your hair and that's all you got to know. Like, and I think we've talked about this before, the difference between being a generalist and a specialist. Like, yes, I have specialties and so do you, but you can handle the things.
Yes.
I don't have to send my person out into the Wild West to be just like lost, to not know what to do, because also what I was telling them, it's beyond the hair. That speaks volumes of like how much you actually care about them. Like, if they want this new service and you're not willing or confident to learn and refresh your skills because you have a license that says you know how to do that.
Right.
You're not willing to, fine, you don't have to do that, but you don't have anyone that you would just send them to.
Right.
And I guess I don't know the full story, but that was what she just was like, my stylist told me that she wasn't going to do it. So I had to go find someone. And I was like, well, dang. So it was a good lesson that our apprentices are aware of in the perm realm.
I love
But I was like, that could translate to anything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this has been Licensed and Unsupervised via Ryan's Room with
Naomi and Becky. See you next time.
Woo, woo, woo.